Hello, this is Acidic Dram, and today is Monday, June 20th, 2022. Let's see, what do I got today? Oh, yeah, so today I went out for a quick ride, went around Warwick, New York today, and drove up to this nice little farm. And it wasn't a little farm, it was a gigantic farm actually. And it's funny, for a person who has really bad allergies, really bad sinus issues, I can really pick up the scents in the air pretty good. What was really cool about this farm was when I was driving down there, you could smell the fresh cut hay, the fresh cut grasses, and it just smelled amazing. And then different parts of the farm, you can pick up all these different scents. It's kind of funny because there was they have a strawberry field there. You can actually pick up like this nice little sweet scent. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not gonna say it's strawberries, but there's like this nice sweet. Yeah, it was a nice sweet smell, I guess. But then what else is kind of cool is I drove down past the farm into the town of Warwick, and what was really cool is, like, as soon as you hit in Warwick's a really rich town. It's a big money town. I'm not saying it's like Long Island big money, but there's a lot of old money there. I don't know the history of Warwick very well, but there's a lot of grand houses there. But anyway, as soon as you hit that town, the scent changes to a very clean, rich earth smell. Like, have you ever been to like a landscaping / garden nursery location, how it has that fresh smell of like the fresh soil and the fresh plants? That's what that town smells like. It's really interesting how as soon as you go in there, it smells like you're in like the nicest plant nursery there is. It's just that fresh, rich soil smell. I can't really explain it. And then what else is kind of interesting, there's once you drive around a little bit more, there's like this little wooded area. It's not little, it's huge. Like I said, this place is amazing. I wish I would have asked for permission to fly my drone over that farm area, by the way, but I'll get back. But anyway, get to the woods area, you could smell the deteriorating foliage, the composting into dirt. There's such a rich smell as well. I would say it's more of like an umami smell. And it was just interesting how I noticed when I was driving through all the different parts of Warwick, where I had all the windows open, and I was just driving around, just picking up all the scents. It's actually really cool how that, how some memories trigger, like there was funny as there was this one golf course that I drove by today, and it reminded me of this place called Bigelow. I can't remember, Bigelow Woods. I think it's in Iowa. I can't remember the name of the golf course. It was around Little Wall. I don't even know if that's a place. It's like Little Wall Lake in Iowa. That's like Bigelow something. I don't remember the name of it, but it smelled just like that. I went golfing there back in the 90s, but it had that same scent, that golf course. So it was like it's really interesting how scents like that and aromas can, shoot you back 20, 30 years and bring back memories you haven't had in a long time, which I think is really cool, how that happens. All right, so what else is going on for me? Well, yesterday I was going to do a video, but I neglected to drink enough water over the weekend, and I feel like I got dehydrated and I felt like crap, and so I didn't really feel like posting a video. So I just basically chilled out the rest of the day and rested the afternoon and to feel better. Thankfully, I feel a lot better today. Thankfully. What else is going on? Okay. Tomorrow I have a haircut appointment at 3:00, and I gotta get my hair cut and styled and my beard trimmed up. What's funny about that is I feel so much better about myself after I get a haircut. So I think that's going to be something I'm going to, do on the reg, like every 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. So the barber I normally go to, is he moved. Well, he's in Ridgewood, New Jersey right now, and it's kind of a drive for me to get out there, and I'd prefer to go to him, but the drive is just a little too much for me. I found a barber in town here. He's only about 15 minutes away, and he does a good job. He's the proprietor of the place, so it's kind of cool to get into his rotation finally after a couple of years. But like I said, I prefer to go to the Brian, but he's a little too far away for me to make it a regular occurrence. I should just buck up and go to him, but it's an investment of time. It's around a 2-hour round trip with a haircut. It's about 3.5 hours total, so it's kind of a trip. So maybe the next time I'm at work and I get like a half day off, and when I'm in Ramsey, that's a little bit closer to get to Ridgewood, and I should so I'll probably do that the next sometime when I have a half day at work. Since it's a little bit closer, I can just jet over there and do that. But anyway, what else is going on? Okay, well, this week I have my appointment with my nutritionist on the Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Be interested to take one more step towards the surgery. It still seems kind of out there, but I'm excited for it, and because I feel like I'm ready for it now than I was the previous two go arounds. The first go around I had with the surgery, the doctor asked me to get down to below 400 pounds, which I did. I got to 405, but I stalled out and I couldn't get below it. So I thought I failed. I mean, I felt like I failed. And this was back in 2008, 2009, 2010. I felt like I failed. So I never went back and told him that. And I'm kind of a dipshit thing to do. And then, because what's funny is I went back to him a second time and I told him about that. He goes, no, I just wanted you to put an honest effort into it. He goes, even if you didn't lose the 80 pounds that you did, I would have still done the surgery for you. I wish I would have known that, but I'm the type of person who takes things literally. So if someone says you do this, I take it literally. There's no really any gray in my world. It's usually black or white. So if someone someone says they're mad at me, I consider that the end. You know what I mean? It's not the end. I consider it say someone says upset me, I take it seriously, I take it very personally, and it changes the way I feel. And anyway, I don't know if anyone else goes through that or not. But anyway, good thing that happened this weekend was I made this chicken crust pizza. It was actually really interesting. If you want to go to my channel here and click on the About section, you'll see my Instagram account. If you click on that and if you follow me, I will accept your friend. I'll accept your friendship on your follow request on Instagram, and you can take a look at what I made with that chicken crust pizza. It's really good. You wouldn't. I mean, I'm not saying it's a real pizza crust, but I tell you, it surprisingly, I'll just say it's not pizza. Okay. It was just ground chicken, and it had Parmesan cheese in it, some spices, and I rolled it flat on a cookie sheet, and par baked it for 25 minutes at 400, and then just smeared it with the sauce, cheese, and toppings. And I tell you what, it came out pretty damn amazing. If I didn't know it was not real pizza, I wouldn't tell you. It's just as good. And if you want to, like I said, if you want to go over to my Instagram and do that, you can take a look at the pictures that I made. I post pretty much everything I cook, everything new I cook. I I put on there. I enjoy cooking and stuff. So the other thing is that I had a friend ask me how I started to enjoy avocado, and it's interesting how that came about. What happened was my Amy would get salads, and she would get this chopped salad. So she started ordering it with avocado in it, and she didn't tell me. And so I was eating it, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's egg in it. And then I realized it wasn't egg, it was avocado. It was nice and creamy. So it was still kind of like messing with my head because it's avocado. I was like, ugh. But it was good. It was really good. And so what I've been doing is we've been putting it in salads and putting it in, putting in like sandwiches and stuff that we make. And it still kind of makes me queasy when I see the avocado slices. I won't lie to you. See the avocado slices on my plate. But what I've been doing is always just been taking just a little slice of it and a little slice of the food and just putting it together like that, because it's actually really good. The texture of it is a nice creamy. It's nice creamy. It doesn't really have a flavor that I've noticed. It's like creamy. It's like a hard-boiled egg, to be honest with you, but a little bit more smooth. So it's something that we've made in the past where we've tried making like tuna salad, and we would put avocado in it instead of mayo. So it's and then it didn't even taste any different. It just tasted just like tuna fish. So anyway, so if you're ever interested in doing avocado, me being a chicken shit of eating green food, that's a good opportunity to add the avocado to your diet. Anyway, we're rolling up on about 12 minutes here. I don't really have much else to say, except that I'm glad that we had a 3-day weekend, and because it was nice to relax a little bit and just have a nice day. It was a beautiful weekend. So I'm gonna probably go out a little bit later this afternoon, and I'm gonna try to get my drone up in the air and take some videos, and I'll post it up to the Insta and to this channel. I don't have much else to say, but I'm not always going to be that interesting, I guess. But anyway, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.